Although I tested yesterday, I've actually tested positive for COVID today. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I'm recovering from the worst migraine I've ever had in my life. Girl, you don't even know yet. But my room looks like shit, the bathroom looks like shit, and I need to get it back in order so I can live my life. And I've just been trying to survive the past 24 hours, so don't judge me. Let's get this room cleaned up. There is quite a bit to do in these rooms in the sense of a lot of stuff to be taken out and organized, like the books. The sheets are disgusting because I had a fever. The bathroom is just an absolute dumping ground, but we've got fire hazards here, there, and everywhere. Good job, Ash. At the time of recording these clips, I was still testing negative on my rapid antigen test, but I clearly was sick, so I'm glad that I didn't leave the house and I decided to film a video instead. So while I run through the cleaning with you guys, and I do have an IKEA product I want to show you that finally sorts out all those bath toys, so stay tuned for that. But I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a rundown on how I've been feeling day by day with COVID. As of today, which is the day that this video was uploaded onto YouTube, I'm currently on day 4. Now, to say I'm getting better would be a lie. I actually think I'm getting worse. As I mentioned in the intro to this video, day 1 was accompanied by the worst migraine I've ever had in my life, also by a fever, and I can't actually recall ever having a fever in my life. I'm sure I have because I've had the flu before, but this was all when I was much younger. In my adult life, I've never experienced a fever. I've never really experienced that confusion and deliriousness that came along with it, so that was quite a shock to me. But I went through about, I'm gonna say, 16 hours of the migraine and the fever, and I woke up feeling 8 out of 10. Besides the croakiness that was in my voice a little bit, and I honestly thought that was just from strain of like being up all night and being so tired. I was also crying because my migraine was so bad. But I was able to get up, I started cleaning, I was feeling very motivated, I was able to eat things, I did some laundry, I was playing with the kids. It was almost like I wasn't sick at all for a short period there. And I'm gonna say that was from about 2 p.m. in the afternoon until about 8 o'clock at night, where I started to feel a bit nauseous. I didn't even really touch my dinner. I just called it an early night and I went to bed. I ended up getting a fever throughout the night again. And when I woke up in the morning, I noticed my nose was running, just like a tap. It wasn't even irritated. It was just constantly dripping. And that's when I knew. So I pulled out the rapid antigen test, and of course I was positive, which is just, you know, my luck. But I do feel very lucky because I'm obviously okay. And I've also managed to go almost 3 years in this pandemic without catching COVID. This is my first time contracting it. So I feel very lucky and blessed in that sense. And I know there are a lot of people out there that haven't had it that easy. You can just put that down to me being a fairly isolated and social distance person naturally. But I feel very blessed to be able to be locked in my house. As you guys can tell, I love my house. I love making any house a home. I love it so much I made a YouTube channel about it. So yeah, not mad to be stuck in the house, to be honest with you, and I've got a new Costco puzzle that I'm keen to do.
I could be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. We could be gazing at the stars, but now it feels just like I wandered off into a room and closed the door behind me. I never gave the key to you, even though I wanted to. I should be trying something new, but now my body's aching. I'm tired of dwelling in the dark, it's just that my heart can't take it. I didn't know what it would cost me when I let you go. I feel alone, and I'm just singing, It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. It could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. It should have been you.
Let me know down in the comments below how you guys have been. I've missed connecting with you. I haven't uploaded on my channel almost 2 weeks, which is just very unlike me. I wanted to give you guys definitely more quality over quantity, but that was never the plan, to go 2 weeks without any upload. I was very busy, and then I got sick, which was totally unexpected. The day that I tested positive for COVID, I was obviously very tired, but that could have even been put down to the bad night's sleep. The only symptom I was experiencing during that day was extreme muscle pain. I'm talking my chest, I'm talking my back, my bum, my hips, my thighs. I was sore pretty much everywhere except my arms, which was really strange. My arms had no muscle pain whatsoever, but the rest of my body was aching. The muscle pain was there all day, did not go away until I went to bed that night. It was there, but I thought that I would mention a really weird symptom that I did get was after dinner. I'm going to say about 7-8 o'clock at night. I was standing there and it was like I got the worst stitch of my life. There is no other way. You know when like you get a stitch when you're running? There's no other way to explain it. That's what I got. I got a stitch from standing there doing absolutely nothing. And I was in agony. I just had to drop to the floor, thought I was going to poo myself. And that happened 3 times over the course of probably 10 minutes. Doesn't matter if I was walking, not walking, standing, sitting, I just seemed to have got it.
Sometimes I just don't know what to do. It should have been you. Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time being mad at me.
Good morning, beautiful people. If you can hear from my voice, I'm starting to get sick. And although I tested yesterday, I've actually tested positive for COVID today. After some reluctancy, I got up and I decided to put some laundry on. I noticed I was out of fabric softener, so I did do a Woolworths online shop for same-day delivery and ironically forgot the fabric softener. I was going to unpack the kitchen after I had a shower, but while my baby was napping, I decided to get some rest because my cold and flu symptoms were coming on and that muscle pain was insane.
The way you look at me is absent. It's like you're walking through a labyrinth. Just say what's going on. Don't waste your time being all alone. Say what you mean, say what you mean.
I will show you guys what I ended up getting from my Woolworths online order when it comes a little bit later on. I can always send Dylan out to go get groceries, but he was at work this day and it just made my life so much easier having them now. Day 3 of COVID being yesterday was a bit of a funny one. It focused more on the mental symptoms as opposed to the physical ones. So the physical symptom I had was a slight headache, and that was caused from like my left eye. If I turned my eye too much, I seemed to have aggravated the headache. Whereas mentally I was forgetting things, I was confused, I was a little delirious, I was definitely emotional. But yeah, not so many physical symptoms on that day. And day 4 being today is a complete role reversal. I feel quite clear mentally, whereas physically I feel quite blocked up, I feel sore, I have all the cold symptoms come on, I've got a terrible cough, my nose is blocked to the nines. Yeah, it's really interesting how every day has been so different and there've been points of complete clarity where I'm thinking I'm getting better and I'm not. As I said, I think I'm getting worse.
What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only 'cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need to do.
Before I love you and leave you, I promised I'd show you guys what I got in my Woolworths shop, my little COVID essentials haul. We were running dangerously low on bread, and I also picked up raisin toast because it's just so easy to make for a little snack. My orange juice always has to be with pulp, and I picked up some Glen 20. I don't actually have any around the house at the moment. Some eucalyptus tissues because they're the bomb when you're sick, and also eucalyptus drops. If you didn't have these at your primary school, I feel so sorry for you. These just remind me of my childhood.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together